Hi everybody, it's Sunday, and this is the first ray of the week. There's 7 rays, and each ray represents different energies, and it's an opportunity for us to master the 7 rays for self-mastery and ascension. Each ray has beautiful characteristics. So today is the will of God, which relates to the throat, of course, thus the blue. I like to have a little touch of the color every day, which is what I studied and learned about years ago. And I haven't gone that deeply into it, but I think together we can really grow this energy if you're really interested in doing the work and staying committed. The masters tell us that we need to commit each step and to be transparent enough to want to share what we really have our goals set at and to be honest about it. And making those statements and staying committed to it is a challenging thing, especially in a busy world like today. And carving out that time is important. We actually have to make that time. And believe me, I'm like everybody else. I have to work towards making that time and not getting constantly taken away from my spiritual practice and my growth. If I'm not growing and I'm not managing my thoughts and my emotions, then I get caught up in the daily stresses of life, and then my emotions take over. So it is something that we have to commit to, and I thought maybe if we did it all together, it would really support each other and validate and anchor, kind of really anchor the energy inside of us till we decide to go to the next step. So it's my understanding that the 7 rays came about to assist us in our evolution. And I don't want to be daunting about it, but we're here to master all 7 rays and the qualities of the rays. But the first ray is so important. It relates to the master, and forgive me if I say his name wrong, Master El Morya, and Archangel Michael. So whenever I pray, I always invoke the power and know that I'm always in the presence of divinity because I'm connected to my higher power. We all are. We just have to acknowledge, and we're growing that energy inside of us. So they call this the ray of, the throat, of course, the will of God, which is devotion and speaking words of love and compassion always. And those are things that can become very challenging. So I'm hoping to move forward on, I'm going to move forward. I had to stop it for a moment to grab my thoughts because this is just very real for me. When I get inspired, I want to share it with others. And everybody has their reasons for wanting to share things. I feel that I was born to guide and to lead, but at the same time, I came here to honor my path and to evolve. So in my evolution, as I help others, it helps myself. So that's how it works in life. I mean, as we teach and grow, we open ourselves to more valuable energies that can come through. So it's kind of a emptying. That's why we come here. My prayer is always to say that I live my highest divine purpose and leave on the earth what God's gifts, were given to me. So if I collect all the energy and never give it out, what's the point of the collective consciousness? And I don't say it's good or bad or right or wrong, because it's not. But if I've collected all this knowledge, I want to share it with others in some kind of a way. And this seems to be a wonderful way to share knowledge. So here's the prayer for the first ray. And if you're interested, you can purchase the book. It's a wonderful book. I was guided to it many years ago, and I actually just purchased it about 6 months ago. And I was busy with my life with my husband, and he did pass away about a year ago, a little over a year ago. And it's been a challenging opportunity. I know he told me I still have work to do, don't we all? And I know that this is part of why I'm still here. And it's been quite an amazing awakening to let go of some of my older things that I have always taught in favor of this next step, which I felt years ago when I found the Ascended Masters and the work of the Ascended Masters and the rays. I think I was a little bit ahead of myself, maybe ahead of the times, and I had created some classes and workshops around which ray were you born into, because we're each born into a different ray to excel or work with the attributes of that ray. And so I did have a couple of people interested, but like I said, I think I was way ahead of the time. But all of a sudden now that energy is we've been being prepared all this time to move forward. And I did read and get some really deep esoteric books on it, which I don't completely understand. I have not mastered that, but I do have a great understanding of the cycles of what brought this about, as far as why the Ascended Masters broke the days and the week up into a cycle of 7, which is a mystical number. But the universe is made up in 26,000 year cycles, and they broke it into 2,000 year cycles to make it easier for us to absorb the energies, because 26,000 years is a really long time to be in one energy system. So so the rays of the week are the blue ray, which is the first ray, and the second ray is, and we'll go into that later a little more, Monday is the yellow ray, which is the ray of illumination, and then Tuesday is the ray of love, Wednesday is the crystal ray of hope, and Thursday is the green ray of healing, Friday is the ray of ministration, and Saturday is the ray of transmutation. So I guess we're going to do it right now. So it's blue, yellow, pink, white, green, purple and gold, and then purple on Saturday, which is transmutation. And that's the ray of Saint Germain. It's a very powerful ray, and I'm going to get to that later. But right now, I wanted to give you this beautiful prayer. It's God's will prayer for the first ray. In the name of the I Am, in the name of God I Am, I invoke the presence of beloved Master Morya, Archangel Michael, and all ascended masters and angels of the blue flame, the love of God's will to guide and protect me daily and hourly. Archangel Michael, come into my life. Help me overcome all density with the sword of blue flame. Cut me loose and set me free from all negativity and errors of the past. I ask for a shaft of blue lightning of divine love to establish over my being, over my home, my family, my work, and all my affairs. I call the guidance I need to manifest God's will in all aspects of my life, to fulfill my divine purpose here on earth. I claim for God's will to manifest everywhere on earth as it is in the realms of light and freedom. That's a beautiful prayer that you can use, or you can create your own. I affirm every day my connection to the spirit realms. And also, you can't rely just on the angels to protect you. It's up to you to stay in your awareness every single day, and sometimes every single moment, to keep you in the strength and the security of your groundedness to the earth, so you can feel safe in the world and you can manage your own boundaries. So it's not something you can completely surrender, although maybe you can, I don't know. Some of us can. I find that if I don't manage my own energy, then I'm not being responsible for myself. So that way I stay in alignment with my true heart center. So I hope that helps. I'm going to be posting later the Blu-ray meditation I wrote from a video that I watch. And you're welcome to watch them on YouTube. They're the 7 Rays of Healing. And it's the foundation of Aurelia Louise Jones. She's the one that channeled these beautiful books for Saint Germain, and she was guided to that many, many years ago, and I'm very grateful for her work. So she left some beautiful words on the earth. It's not the first of the books, but it's a very modern book that's very easy to understand, integrate into your life. So that's it for today. I hope you have a beautiful Sunday. I hope you can work towards allowing your voice to speak the truth with love and compassion. And that's what the ray is about, the throat, and speaking the words as best we can from a place of honesty. That way, if we manage our boundaries and manage our heart and do what's right for us, our boundaries are about being authentic. So the more you do that, the more able you are to be calm, to be loving, and to be honest in a beautiful way, and learn how to communicate what you need. So many blessings to you today. I hope to see you again soon.